Okay, so before I begin, I just want to say one thing. I read your comments, and if you're being disrespectful, you know, like these 3 white guys, they was calling me nigga, monkey, and all the rest of that stuff in the comment section and in my videos, and you know, you're gonna get blocked. They got blocked. It's just that plain and simple. I'm not gonna sit here and respond to somebody that's ignorant. But if you have an opinion, if you want to fact check me, if you have receipts to back your shit up, please comment. Speak your mind. Now, taking heed, I'm going to respond. And when I do respond, I'm going to make sure I'm straight. So be aware. I read your comments. I may not respond to all of your comments, but there are specific ones that stand out. And I'm about to read this specific one that stood out to me recently. Okay, so this guy, his name is Crypto Juggernaut. Posted a comment in the comment section in my video called Atlanta versus Charlotte. I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna respond, okay? So, he says, 90% of my friends, associates in Atlanta are black, and they all are successful in everything you can think of. They're all either multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs, athletes, surgeons, doctors, executives, and actuarial careers, if I'm pronouncing that right. Finance managers at investment banks, corporate lawyers, accountants, and consultants at the big 4 accounting firms, upper-level management at advertising and marketing companies, supply chain management. I can go on for days. There are 5 million people in Metro Atlanta, which is not true. I think it's about 6 million. Just because he didn't make it. Whoa. Let's stop right here. Yo, do you know me? I mean, have we talked? I mean, because last time last time I thought about this, I never told you that I didn't make it in Atlanta. My lease was up. I didn't like Atlanta. And I explained to you all in several different videos why I didn't like Atlanta. And this is the reason why I left. It wasn't because I didn't make it. Because if I wanted to make it, I would. Let's get back to the comment. Just because he didn't make it doesn't mean you won't succeed. Okay, cool. I came to Atlanta 13 years ago during the recession with $200 and 2 babies I paid child support for. Now I run a multi-million-dollar company. Okay, let's stop right here. You did some dumb shit, and it just so happened that it worked out for your benefit. But me, I told everybody that if you go to Atlanta, you move to Atlanta, don't do no dumb shit like you did. It was luck. You had luck, and I'm pretty sure you're not telling us everything. I'm pretty sure you stayed with somebody. I'm pretty sure you might have been homeless. You went through a whole lot of shit to get to where you got to right now. So stop it, my man. Stop it with the bullshit. Stop it. You know good and goddamn well everybody can't go to Atlanta with $200 in their pocket and 2 babies that they paying child support for. Let's move on. A multi-dollar company. He maybe didn't have the right network. Okay, I was a member of the YMCA in Buckhead and Alpharetta, right? I knew people such as, the people that you know and you're friends with. I knew them. We would have these conversations. We would have big powwows inside the saunas, steam rooms, and the hot tub. I had the network, but they did not fucking help me. Don't you understand that? They didn't help me. So you can be around certain people and network with certain people, but that's how it is. Everybody's clicked up, and you know that shit. You know that. You know that what's in Atlanta is selfishness. That's what's in Atlanta. So you have all of these multi-million-dollar making people that run these companies and all the rest of that, and all they're doing is practicing individualism. They don't want to help nobody. They don't want to pick somebody up and put them right beside themselves. You see what's so funny? Let me tell you something. I have something that you all don't have. And I'm pretty sure you'll never be able to get it. That is a heart. So I don't give a fuck what you all got and what y'all are doing, how much money you making as an individual. What is going to, and it may not mean nothing to you, but what would make me look at you all and say, God damn, I want to be like him or her, is when you turn someone else into a millionaire just like yourself. How many times have you been to the Bluff? How many times have you been to Bankhead and mentored children and gave jobs to those people that didn't have it? How many times have your friends that are athletes and doctors and lawyers and run marketing and advertising teams and etc., companies and etc., how many times have they reached out to help someone? How many times? And if they have charities and things like that to help the community, I applaud them. But goddamn it, we need more than that. Fuck that. Fuck that Thanksgiving, giving out turkeys and shit like that every motherfucking goddamn Thanksgiving. No, we need to have I'm not even there anymore. Atlanta needs public schools. And in those public schools, they need to bring back how they had, well, I'm not going to say in Atlanta because I don't know factually how Atlanta public schools went, but I know I went to high school in Durham, North Carolina, Jordan High School, and we learned how we were taught. We had classes on mechanics, how to be a carpenter. That's what they need. That's what you all need to do. Y'all need to invest in better public school system. The public school system is fucked up down there. Hold on, let me finish. So, he just didn't have the right network. Just listening to him complain. That's what I'm doing. I'm complaining when I'm talking about racism. I'm complaining when I'm talking about homelessness in Atlanta. I'm complaining when I'm talking about the AIDS epidemic in Atlanta. I'm complaining when I'm talking about the massive gentrification that's happening in Atlanta. That's what I'm doing. I'm complaining. I'm complaining now. I'm complaining about sex trafficking, the opioid problem that they have down there. I'm complaining when I'm talking about that because I last time I recall, I never talked about money. I always talked about the social issues that are occurring in Atlanta. I'm complaining when I'm talking about crime, racism, classism that exists in Atlanta. And I'm complaining now, right? I'm complaining. You know, we're entering into a new age. We're entering into a new age, and Atlanta is gonna be one of the first cities where the middle class will not exist. You want to know why? Because the low and middle class jobs are being taken because Atlanta is about to be automated. Automation. So when you have the middle class and the low class, they depend on jobs like retail clerks, fast food restaurants, office workers, logistic laborers. All of those will be automated. I remember when I went to Wendy's and Dunwoody, right? And they had a kiosk where you can actually order your food. So the regular human cashier will cease to exist in the next couple of years there in Metro Atlanta. I looked on the news. I used to look at local news all the time, and they always talked about autonomous buses and autonomous cars. So now the human bus drivers will no longer have a job. People that depend on Uber and Lyft will, no longer have a job. There will be no middle class in Atlanta. There will only be the low and high. That's it. They are pushing all the black people out of Atlanta, the city of Atlanta. So if you think that there's crime now, shit, about 10 years from now, it's gonna be triple the amount. You wanna know why? Because black people are suffering. They don't have any job, they don't have no jobs, they don't have no money. So they going around robbing people. And you could live in one of the richest fucking places to live in Atlanta and still get robbed, called Buckhead. You know it. They're stealing people's cars, and if they're not, they're committing this crime called sliders, where they're pulling up to a gas station and sliding in your window and taking your pocketbook, your possessions overall, whether it's cash, laptops, iPods, phones, etc., and getting back in their car and driving off. Come on, man. If you're gonna come at me right, man. Talk about the issues that I just named. Build on that. Instead of looking at because I assume since I failed and I'm here, that I'm poor. I assume that's what you think. I'm poor. So instead of you multi-million-dollar making motherfucker, looking at a poor man's channel, why don't you focus on the city that you live in, the problems that exist in your city, and stop focusing on me? It's crazy. I've never been to your channel, and you're a multi-million-dollar man. But I never even thought about even phantom coming to your channel. But here you are, more than likely you subscribe, and more than likely you push that bell for the notification. So whenever I post up a video, you're the first one looking at it. When do you have the time to do that, man? You making all of that fucking money. Why am I taking up your time? Shouldn't you be focusing on all that money that you're making? Shouldn't you be focusing on that company that you're running instead of commenting on a poor man's channel? Which makes no sense. Shouldn't you be trying to get these young black kids involved into technology, because the IT is being run by the East Indians, the Chinese, and the white people. And there's no black presence in Silicon Valley. And that's where the fucking money is at. You know this, but let me take that back. You don't have to be a smart man to make money. I'm gonna say it again. You don't have to be smart to make money. And you damn for sure don't have to motherfucking be smart to get a college degree. The only thing that you have to do in school, in college, that I learned is to have a good memory. It's memorization. That's all you have to do, is just remember your shit. And regurgitate the shit that you studied, which is memorizing the shit, and regurgitate it on paper when it's time to take your exams. That's it. So you don't need to be a smart man to get a college education or a college degree, and you don't need to be smart to be rich. And I'm pretty sure you got both of that. I'm pretty sure you're rich and you got a college degree, but you have no common sense, and that's the problem. You see, this video is not about Atlanta. It's about the people, such as yourself, that are selfish, that think on an individual level and not as a collective. And when you meet somebody such as myself that thinks about everybody, everyone, and how things affect them, you want to throw up your merits. Oh, I make this money. I know that person. I know this. You sound like a rich snob. That's what you sound like. Period. So, I challenge you to a mental battle. Hey, you all, I want you all to read the comments in this video. All of the comments in the comment section. Look out for Crypto Juggernaut and see what his response is to this video. And see if he came correct like I did. Period. Other than that, I want you all to have a beautiful day. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, definitely, and share the video.